Good morning, Vital Men. It's good to be with you on this Monday. As we're doing our teaching series, looking at the 5 marks of what it means to be a man. Mark number 3 today is act like men. And when we think about that, act like men, that's actually a plural statement. That's me moving in action, and actually that men need each other. No greater time than this, I think, as we're going through the different things in the midst of our nation. It's easy for us to, as men, to go what I call go into the lone wolf syndrome, where we go and we hide, we stay alone because of the things and the distraction that's going on in the midst of the world, and also too, I think, the anger and the violence and the disturbing things that we're seeing. It's easy to simply go and hide out, be all of our own. And I think when we do that and we make those kinds of choices and changes in our lives, that we really miss out what it means that men are called to action. Act like men. Jesus saw this incredibly in the midst of his ministry when he first started out. In the beginning, he was by himself, and as he was traveling to the Sea of Galilee, he starts seeing these different men, these men that something sparked in him to ask the question. And I want to go to Mark chapter 1 this morning and share with you just something that I think is really, really important as Jesus has called these men out. It says in Mark 1:17 that Jesus called them out saying this, "Come, follow me. I will show you how to fish for men." Man, what an adventure that must have been. Men stepping into the position of acting like men. And when Jesus was going out and hanging with his men, these men had the opportunity to watch Jesus do some incredible things. They got to see healings. They got to see people get freed from demonic oppression. And also, too, the different things, the miracles. But most of all, these men got the opportunity to listen to Jesus and to get his teachings. Today, we get that in the Bible as we read the red letters in the midst of the New Testament of words of action of what Jesus did as he taught his men to act like men. But these very things help us as men as we go from boyhood to manhood, from going from the men that live from the flesh to men who step into the Spirit and be led by the Spirit himself and be men of God called to action, to act like men. I don't know about you guys, I need the Holy Spirit in my life in order to act like a man more than ever. It's easy to go to the wrong place, to a place of dealing with anger and the things as men that bring bad stuff in our lives. I think significance as men, that's essential today for us to act like men, to be the men that God has called you to be. Will you make that choice today? Mark number 3, act like men.